So there's a nasty lie aging your face, our faces, all of us. Even if you're considering losing some weight or you're getting on these drugs, the weight loss drugs, you're going to need to watch this update. There's something very new. Everything has just changed. But first, Hollywood just pulled the greatest bait and switch in human history that I've ever seen. You see, for years, the culture preached just one sermon. And you'll know this. You'll remember it. Think back. Not too long ago. Body positivity. We saw who? Icons like Lizzo, Ashley Graham, Jamila Jamil, pushing back on those what? The impossible beauty standards. It's not possible, they all said. They told us curves are beautiful. That's what they told us. They said, stop glorifying thinness. And then this happened. The switch flipped. The sermon, as it was, came to an absolute abrupt end. The second the first needle hit the arm. What needle? This one. Suddenly, the same culture that told you thinness was oppressive, they went very quiet. And so many of them got thin when it became possible. Now, we're going to look at the red carpets today. Look at the faces. Sharon Osbourne is openly talking about Ozempic, warning people, I got too thin, she said. Whoopi Goldberg admitted on national TV, no less, I used a GLP-1. And for those of you who are new on this channel, that's an Ozempic style drug. Joy Behar bragged about losing 25 pounds on the Skinny Shot. That's a GLP-1, Ozempic style drug. And even Serena Williams is now publicly discussing major GLP-1 related weight loss. Despite, of course, as we know, she has access to the best food, the best trainers in the world. But here's the nasty lie Big Pharma doesn't want you to see. While the waistlines are shrinking, the faces are liquefying, hollowing out, loss of collagen, loss of fat, and becoming gaunt. Because when you lose weight at warp speed, we look old. What's the magic number here? Well, it's 10 pounds. If you lose 10 pounds, for many of us, the face sculpts. Nice cheekbones, a little preauricular hollow, jawline looks a little bit better. But after 10 pounds, I often need to add volumizing injections in the face. And if someone knows they're going to lose weight, even before they start the process, I'll often pre-treat them with biostimulators if they have a public face. Because we don't look fit after 10 pounds. We look depleted. Now, back to Big Pharma. They love this because they are already building the solution to the problem they created. And by the way, yes, people on these drugs, they have a hard time coming off. And when they do come off, the weight doesn't stay down, it goes back up again. So a lot of times people are on them for life. More on that in a second. But the filler companies have the low-hanging fruit right now because they're selling $700 syringes, and then you can easily fill the face. But here it is. We're now also entering the era of the triple drug. And this is what I wanted you to know. Because if you're on one of the first generations, the GLP-1s, or considering getting on one, you need to know this part. You see, generation 1 was Ozempic. Eat less, lose weight. Meaning the drugs made you feel like you didn't want to eat. More on that another day, exactly how they work. Generation 2, think Mounjaro. Stronger and faster, but much of the same. Now, Generation 3, retatrutide, known as Reta, R-E-T-A, Reta for short. That's how most of you know it. USA FDA approved later this year. Not today, but available now. How? Well, kind of under the table, so to speak. Many of you are already on it. Compounded versions. I know many of you are on it because you comment in the comment section of my videos. I'm on Reta. I love it. Comment below if you've tried it. Now, this one doesn't just kill your appetite. It also has glucagon in it. You see, the first ones are GLP-1. The second generation had GIP. And now this one has glucagon. So it forces your body to burn harder than ever before. But here's the thing. It doesn't seem to have the same facial wasting effects as its predecessors. It's a different formulation. Now, This is the 4th generation. Here's where I get super excited. Generation 4. That's where it gets actually wild. Big Pharma knows you're looking frail. They know you're losing muscle. And yes, facial muscle as well. So now they're testing combinations to engineer your body composition to increase muscle while you're on the drugs. Crazy, right? So you can lose fat, slim down, but gain muscle. They want the myostatin dream, like those mutant muscular animals you see in lab photos, one where they have a genetic predisposition to block the myostatin. Myostatin inhibitors block myostatin, and that's a protein that normally puts the brakes on muscle growth. So lowering it can allow muscles to grow larger and faster. In real humans, the results, safety, and long-term usefulness, they're still being studied. But think about that, gaining muscle, because as we age, we get something called sarcopenia, where a lot of us get wasting. So there's a secondary use where we could use those drugs. But for us and what we're talking about today, imagine the drug that you have now, you lose weight, you get thin, and you gain muscle. All the things we want. And Big Pharma, of course, will want you to stay on a subscription, not a prescription plan, a subscription plan for the rest of your life. That's how they make money. But until that Frankenstein future arrives, here's the brutal reality. If you lose weight too fast, and I stress that because that's part of the key, your face will tell on you. You see, the miracle, that miracle injection, comes with a tax. If you want to survive this era without looking like a ghost, you have to do the boring stuff too. Slow the loss down. Don't lose it quickly. Eat your protein. 1 gram of protein per ideal pound of body weight per day, and lift heavy your workouts. Hollywood made thinness a trend again. Big Pharma made it an injection. But once your facial structure is gone, you aren't talking about skincare anymore. You're talking about restoration. And that's a much darker game. Remember, a facelift removes skin, but you're still going to need volume. The future isn't how thin you can get. The future is, can you get thin and not look old? Right now, for most of Hollywood, the answer is no. Now you'll want to watch this video about a cream that can help restore some facial volume. Stay tuned here. Keep your skin and body beautiful, healthy, and vibrant.